Hi, this is Kurt Harris with the Men's Family Court column. I want to talk to you a little bit about the division of debts and assets in a divorce proceeding. Now, if you are in a community property state like Nevada, where I practice the majority of the time, the debts and the assets are generally divided equally, or equitably, as we like to say. Almost fair, but certainly not always equal. And why is that? Because we don't own two of everything. We don't have two of the same car, or two pensions that are identical, or two homes that might be identical. And so because of that, there is an equitable division that takes place during your divorce proceeding, or prior to that if you're able to reach some sort of an agreement in a settlement conference or outside of a settlement conference just among the parties. And what happens is essentially akin to horse trading. So someone might take a car and it might have some equity in it, but you might also have a debt on that you might have to assume the payment and indemnify the other party. And if you were to take that, you're just going to offset that equity in that car against the equity in another car or against some other property or contents of the household. Sometimes you have stocks, sometimes there's bonds, sometimes there's a pension at play, or just sometimes there is the home that's there with a substantial amount of equity. The courts can order that the home be sold, or you might divide that home and someone might have to do a buyout. That buyout, or the amount of money and equity in the home, can be offset against other assets. And what the court tries to do is balances the inequity so it's more or less the same. You're never going to get a fair, equal, even Steven division of the assets, but the court always will try to do its best to be as fair as possible, and that's the meaning of equitable division of debts and assets here in the state of Nevada versus equal division. You're never going to be able to get a perfect division, but you can get one that is pretty equitable and pretty fair. Once again, this is Kurt Harris with the Family Court column. I look forward to speaking to you in the near future.